Hey guys, welcome back to JerseyFam. Today we're gonna talk about dining plans.
Yay.
It's a big debate. I feel like some people are like, I'll never get the dining plan. It's a waste of money. And then there's other people like us who every time we vacation, we get the dining plan. It depends how you use the dining plan on whether it's worth it. So we're gonna basically break down what the dining plan is, what the different tiers are, and how to use it to the best of your advantage. Go ahead, you tell them what exactly the dining plan is.
All right, so the dining plans, pretty much it's pretty much you're prepaying for your meals. Tips are not included for your sit-down dinners, but you're prepaying per night for a certain amount of credits, and it would all depend on which plan you get. There's 3 different plans. You could only get the dining plan if you actually book a vacation with Disney. You have to stay on, you have to stay on the property at one of their hotels. You can't try to stay at the Holiday Inn and get the dining plan. They don't allow it. So you can use them for snacks, you can use them for counter service meals, table service meals, and also signature dining, which also includes like some of their specialty like dinners like the Spirit of Aloha show or the Hooti-Doo musical review. Also pretty much in order to use your snack credits to get your dining plan, when you get your Magic Band, you would actually pay pretty much using your dining plan, but you won't be charged anything. It's just your credits are attached already to it, and they'll just come right off. Just always make sure at the end of your when you get the receipt, because you will get a receipt to sign, make sure that they take off the right amount of credits, because there have been people in the past. I think one time we had an issue where they took an extra one. Our son was
he was still 2.
Yeah, he was still 2 years old, which under three you don't have to be on the dining plan.
They don't have a ticket.
And so like when you go to a buffet, they don't pay. Yeah. So the 2-year-olds and under are free, and they actually charge him for one of our table services. So always make sure to check your receipt at the end.
So basically, when you go on the site to look at Disney dining plans, it kind of breaks it down into counter service, table service, and snacks. We're going to go over a little bit of what a counter service is, what a table service is. Counter service, you get an entree plus a side and a drink. Now, counter service is basically any quick service location, so fast food like Cosmic Rays at Magic Kingdom, something where you don't have a waitress or a waiter waiting on you and you just walk up to the counter. So kind of makes sense. Now they've actually added to the Disney dining plan this year that anybody 21 and older can have an alcoholic drink as well as their beverage. Table service, you get an entree, a dessert, and a beverage, which also can be alcoholic as well. Just to mention, Magic Kingdom is dry except for their table service restaurants. So you're not going to be able, as of right now, when we're making this video, you are not going to be able to get alcohol at any of the counter service spots unless you're sitting down, like Be Our Guest or, all the different, yes, exactly.
Anywhere like that.
Snacks. Anything from a snack cart or something that's like a single serving side item. So if you go to Cosmic Rays and you want a side of french fries, that counts as a snack credit. There are so many things that count as snack credits. It's unbelievable. Disney has expanded the snack credit program. I feel like that's such a great value, because snacks are sometimes like $6, $7, $8 each. Yeah. And if you add that up times a family of 5, that's like a whole nother meal that you're paying for,
Yep, and that's new too to Disney. Yeah. They didn't do the single serving thing. It used to be before.
$5 and under.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was with the price was $5 and under, and it had to have the symbol with the snack symbol, and it was pretty much like Mickey bars. Some cookies. Like cookies, stuff like that. It wasn't
little tiny Rice Krispie treats, like different things like that. You could still get a lot of snacks, but now it's like there's more things in the park.
Good things.
More things, yes. So what's covered under each dining plan? We're gonna break down each dining plan and kind of what the price is right now. Quick service is $52.50 per night per adult. Children are $23.78 per night. So you have to figure if you're in the park, right, and you're gonna spend more than $52 for yourself per night, I feel like it's worth it, right? So what you get with quick service is 2 counter service meals, 2 snacks, and you also get your refillable drink mug. At your resort, when you check in, you can go to the quick service area, wherever the food court is, and you get that drink mug that they have there for free, and every time you're at your resort, it's refillable, so you can just refill it with whatever they have, coffee, tea, anything that's there in their drink section, you can have.
You can't use it in the parks though.
No, which is unfortunate. I wish Disney would expand that program. I feel like that would be a major benefit to Disney dining plan if you could go into the park with your mug. These mugs have chips on the bottom, so you can't bring the same one back and reuse it, or you can't try to get over and use it after you've already checked out. Once you're past your final day, that's it. You can't use it anymore.
Yeah, there's a special chip reader actually in the soda machine itself. And if your chip isn't letting it go, nothing will come out.
Yeah, which is pretty high tech for soda.
Tell me about it.
Then we have the regular dining plan. This is $75.49 per adult per night and $27.98 per child per night. This comes with 1 counter service meal and 1 table service meal. You also get the 2 snacks and the refillable drink mug.
Let me just say that what she's saying is per night.
Yes.
So you're not just getting 1 table service and 1 quick service. No, it's 1 table service and 1 quick service per night, and the 2 snacks per night as well.
And just remember, it's per night. So on your checkout day, you will not have any snack credits or any table service, no credits unless you have rollover. So like what we kind of do is we'll skip a lunch or skip a breakfast, and then we'll have leftover. So our last day we can still use some credits that we have.
Usually we will fill in with snacks.
Yeah.
Just pick up a snack here and there. We get plenty of them, and that's how we supplement.
The next one is the deluxe dining plan. This is the one we usually get.
Yeah.
We're big Disney foodies, and our family loves to eat. So we want to enjoy that Disney dining plan to the fullest. This is actually $116.25 per night per adult and $43.49 per child per adult. These prices could always change. If you are really into character meals and like seeing the characters and doing the buffets, I feel like this is really worth it. I hear a lot of people say, oh, well, if you get the deluxe dining plan, you know, you're going to be spending your whole time eating. And I don't feel like we spend our whole time eating.
Yeah.
We get up early, we go to breakfast, we get up before the park opens to go to breakfast. You know, I don't feel like...
We're usually eating before the park opens.
Yeah.
So that way, by the time we're done, we have time to get to the park. We always try to plan our breakfast close to the park. So like if we're going to Magic Kingdom, we'll try to go to Ohana or Chef Mickey's, which is a monorail ride right there. And, you know, so that way, boom, we're there usually at 9 o'clock open. We're there for rope drop.
It's all about strategy.
Yep. Gotta be good.
Yeah, so this includes 3 meals of your choice. So you can either do 3 table service meals, you could do 3 quick service, you could mix it up, anything. I will say, if you're going to get the Disney Deluxe Dining Plan, take advantage of the table service. It like hurts me in my soul when people use the table service credits as quick service credits. I feel like you just don't get the same, because when you eat at table service, you actually get an appetizer, an entree, a dessert, and a drink.
That's the difference between the regular dining plan and the deluxe dining plan. The deluxe dining plan, you also, each person gets an appetizer.
Yeah.
So you got 3 people at the table. You 3 appetizers are coming out.
And
it's a lot of food.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot of food.
Yeah.
You don't have to eat it all. You can try some of this, try some of that, take some to go,
Yeah.
whatever it is. But to be honest, I feel like that's the plan you get your money's worth.
Sometimes what we do is we'll get an appetizer that's gonna be like good for a while, and you just get it to go and you eat it as a snack later on. You know, we just throw it in the stroller and call it a day. It's like, you know, you also get the 2 snacks on this dining plan and the refillable drink mug. So you're getting the snacks on top of your 3 table service. The one thing that I will say is, do not use your snacks for bottles of water and bags of chips. Please don't do that. You can bring bags of chips into the park. You can bring bottles of water into the park. Take advantage of that. Anything that's like pre-packaged as a snack, you can take inside the park. They don't care. I've even brought stuff in Ziploc bags, to be honest with you, like cookies and stuff, and they never say anything. Bottles of water and a little cooler is perfectly fine too. They've never had a problem with that. Yes, it has to be small. You can't bring in like a rolling cooler. They're gonna tell you to get lost. But if you bring like one of those soft-sided coolers, they're fine with it. We always bring the Mickey and Minnie one, and we fill it with ice. Yeah, I don't know if do you have that? You want to go get it so we can show it to them?
Sure.
Like the size. Like this is the size of the cooler that we bring in, and we fill it with water bottles, and it pretty much lasts us the whole day unless we're super thirsty, and in that case then we just buy a bottle of water. I will not use a snack credit just because there's so many things that you can get on snack credit. You can get ice cream, Mickey waffles.
You don't even have to buy a bottle of water though. If you stop in a quick service or something like that, you can ask for ice water. They'll give you ice water. You can ask for 5 of them. They'll give you 5 of them.
And they give it to you in the cup with the lid and the straw. Usually they just have them waiting. They'll just have them waiting, and they're just passing them out because they know people
on the hot days
it.
they have them there, and they'll grab you a couple and just hand them
Even
off.
when you go to like the restaurants, like if you're waiting outside or they have like a waiting area, there's always water.
That's true. They'll have a big water jug with ice water. Sometimes they put some fruit in it, and with a bunch of cups, you could just, even if you're not going to eat at the restaurant, you could run up and grab some of the water. So
with the deluxe dining plan, children can actually order adult entrees. Not many people know this, but you're paying the money, so I want you to know if your child prefers something other than chicken fingers, well, they have the Mickey check meals. I want to make that clear. Everybody's like, oh, I'm just paying for hot dogs and macaroni and cheese. No. Disney actually has 2 different menus for kids. One will be the Mickey check meals, which is more like grilled chicken and vegetables and wholesome
It's a small
foods.
portion of it.
Yes. And then they have the regular menu, which is your regular pizza and chicken fingers, which we always let our kids indulge just because it's vacation.
Yeah, we let them have whatever they want.
Yeah, whatever they want. But they can also order off the adults menu. So if your kid goes to Coral Reef and he wants to order lobster and steak, they'll do that for him.
There are add-ons that are not covered by the dining plan. Sometimes you'll go to a restaurant and it'll be a steak and it'll say, oh, add on for $15 or $20, you can add a lobster
One time
tail.
that you have to be careful, that is signature restaurants.
Yeah.
That's where you really have to be careful. Most 1 credit table service restaurants, almost everything's going to be covered. They might have something that's like an appetizer for 2, and they'll say, oh no, like that's not covered under the Disney dining plan. But if you ever have a question as to what's covered, just ask and your waiter knows exactly what's covered.
Another thing some people don't know, you can actually, which I mean, I don't recommend. I don't like downgrading, but let's just say you didn't eat a lot of meals and you got the quick service dining plan and you're at the end of your vacation, you're about to leave and you notice, oh, I have 1 quick service meal left. You don't have to go run to some and go get, a cheeseburger or whatever it is. You can actually convert those credits into 3 snack credits. You can grab, some cookies.
We always take like souvenir type things home. So like the Mickey's Bakehouse cookies, the Minnie's Bake Shop
they come in the
cookies,
box and stuff like that, or the little bag.
treats.
They're already. We usually stop on Main Street and stock up on our snacks to take home. You could, the Rice Krispie treat is actually covered as one of the snack credits. We usually grab a couple of those. We let the kids pick some, snack credits. So you can downgrade a quick service to 3 snack credits. All right, and also, most people will have snack credits at the end of their vacation.
Yeah, we always do.
We always do, and that's what we do. We just stock up on snacks and, take them home, enjoy them.
What's your favorite snack? Wait, what's your favorite snack to stock up on to go home? That one.
The cookie.
Which one? You talking about the chocolate chip cookie? Or are you talking about the Bake Shop
is all right. My favorite one. I can't remember the name of it. It is a shortbread cookie with chocolate on the bottom.
It's the Walker shortbread.
The Walker shortbread?
Mickey's Walker shortbread.
There you go. I just know it's a shortbread cookie. It's got chocolate on the bottom. Delicious. It's probably my favorite cookie that they sell there. And I'll usually grab 2 or 3 boxes of those because that's how many snacks we usually have left over. How about you? What's your favorite?
Okay. If you've never tried the Minnie's Bake Shop white chocolate raspberry cookie, that is like one of my all-time favorites. I always buy like 3 or 4 of those. And I really, really like the Rice Krispie treats. Like Rice Krispie treats are always a good treat. So
That's
those
true.
are like the 2 things that I always go for when we're shopping.
Very true.
For snacks. What about in the park? Like just going around, what would be your
I'm biased.
top snack?
I like Mickey bars.
I know, you hear this guy loves
I love Mickey bars. But now that this time that we're going with the upgraded snack credits now, you know, there's a couple cool things that I want to try. You know, is it loaded mac and cheese?
The mac and cheese from 8 Spoons?
Yes.
Yeah. They have macaroni and cheese at 8 Spoons Cafe in Animal Kingdom. And it actually has, there's one that has, I want to say, like bacon on top and like
Something like that.
something like that. And then
It
there's
just
one
looks
that's
good.
called Sweet Thai Chili Shrimp. And we've like really wanted to try those. That's pretty good.
Another place is in Magic Kingdom. They have spring rolls.
Oh yeah, we really want to try those.
Really wanna try
I see
those.
them all the time on videos. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, those look
Those
so
are actually,
good.
if you've seen them, I believe it's over by where Pirates of the Caribbean is, over in
Yeah.
that area. They usually sell like 2 different kinds of spring rolls, and their snack credit. People don't know that. So,
I actually wrote a blog about the top 10 Disney dining snacks on the plan right now. I'm gonna link it. I'll link it in the
True.
description.
Very good.
And you guys can go check it out. I wrote a little bit about what my favorite snacks are that are covered on the Disney dining plan right now, the upgraded snacks. If you follow that list, I can promise you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. That's for sure, right? I don't know, there's so many snacks that I wanna try. I am so happy that at, what is the ice cream place in Magic Kingdom called? I forget what it's, is it Plaza Ice Cream?
I think it's Plaza.
I think it's Plaza Ice Cream.
I think so.
Shop or something like that. They have the best ice cream cookie sandwiches.
Yeah, we had
Oh
one.
my
It
god,
was so
they're
good.
so good, and they're like this big,
Yeah.
and they're covered under the snacks now. So
Oh, are they really?
Yes, you
Oh.
can get one for a
Oh, boy.
snack.
You know we're getting one.
And yes, and for extra, which I mean, it's not really that much extra, you can actually get them to give you peanut butter sauce or like chocolate sauce, and you can pour it over the cookie.
Oh god.
Listen, I'm ready to try that.
Sounds good to me.
My favorite snack, I really can't choose. Like, I'm one of those people, like, I love Disney, I love the rides, I love the characters, but like, I really love food, so I like everything. Like, there's not one thing that I could name that I'm like, oh no, that's gross, I would never eat that. Could you? Could you name something that's gross that you would never eat?
Not really.
I really can't name anything that I've ever tried. Sometimes I get picky with the baked goods, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're like dry, and that's what happens when you like mass produce things. But I always try again. So like, I'm never like, oh my god, that was horrible, I'm never gonna eat it again, because sometimes you don't know. So Disney offers free dining plans. I'm telling you, this is the deal of the century. Don't listen to anybody else when they tell you that this is not worth it. This is how we save money when we go to Disney, because these deals are always awesome. Basically I would say like August, well, they're doing it from July this year. So
Yeah.
from July to
July
September
5th
this year.
to September 30th, I believe, were the
I'm glad
dates.
you remembered that, because I didn't even
Yeah.
remember that. They offer you a free dining plan for everybody in your party based upon where you book. So basically you're gonna get a different dining plan based upon where you stay for free. So at the All-Stars, you're gonna get the quick service dining plan for free, and at the moderate resorts or the deluxe resorts, now it's not, all of them are not covered, so it's only certain resorts, but most of them are. You just have to make sure you check before you book. At the moderate and deluxe resorts, you're gonna get the regular dining plan, which is the middle dining plan. Now, the key is to take that free dining plan, and then if you want, upgrade it. That's what we usually do. And you upgrade it, you only pay the difference. So what would you say we paid the difference for our dining plan?
I want to say for our vacation this year, we're going for, I believe, 6 nights, and I only paid 5 nights, 6 nights, and we paid like $600.
$600 for our
$600, and we upgraded to deluxe.
$600, okay? And we're doing more than one character meal. Character meals for a family of 5, you're spending at least $200.
Yeah, easily.
At least $200.
Easily. It's about $45 a person.
Yeah,
easy.
well, that's like breakfast.
Yeah,
because you go to like some and they're like 65 and up.
That's true. It really depends where you go. Some of them are less expensive, some of them are more expensive. But
so when I tell you, so when I tell you that this is worth it, this is worth it. It's only worth it if you're gonna take it to its maximum potential, you know? So if you're that type of person where you're like, oh, you know, I only eat a salad, or I only eat, like, you just tend to order cheaper things. If you're gonna take it to the maximum potential, you need to order the more expensive things on the menu. Don't you feel like it? Like, when you go to table service, look for that most expensive thing and order it. That's what it's for.
Just make sure it's covered.
Yes, make sure it's covered, but they will tell you if it's not covered. If you order it, they're letting me like, oh, well, just to let you know it's not included in the dining plan. You could say, oh, okay, well, I'd rather try something that's on the dining plan then, because I paid for it, right? So, one thing that's not on the dining plan that I do recommend you try is the bread service at Sanaa. That's one thing that we always pay extra for because it's so good. If you don't know what Sanaa is, it's a table service restaurant in Animal Kingdom. Is that in the Lodge or is that in Jambo House? I think it's in Jambo House.
I think it's Jambo House.
Yeah, I think it's in Jambo House because you actually sit in the restaurant and you can see this, like, the savannah view that they have. What's your favorite quick service place in the park? You can only choose one.
To be honest, I enjoy going to Cosmic Rays.
I love Cosmic Rays.
We always go to we have had times where we did not go with the dining plan.
Yeah.
Those times we pay out of pocket.
Well, we lived in Florida for a little bit, so we did go to Disney without dining plans.
Yeah, and I loved Cosmic Rays. We went there, and I was like, oh man, you know, it's just quick service. I'm not against it. I mean, but I wasn't paying. It's really expensive.
To pay $12 for a burger, you're like, So, but I have to say the food was really good. The food is so good.
The food is good, and they have a toppings bar.
Yeah. Yes, the toppings bar. And if you can catch it, the garlic ranch, I suggest it.
Yeah.
It's very good. But yeah, they have a toppings bar with all condiments. I'd say that's my favorite in Magic Kingdom. Now, a hidden secret that I'm not really sure if I want to reveal on camera.
Oh boy.
Because when everybody finds out about this place, I'm not going to be able to get in. Is Les Halles in Epcot's France. This is a quick service that is the most cost-effective quick service and the most delicious quick service.
It's very good.
They have the best soup and bread and just like any type of French pastry you want, like eclairs.
It's very good. Think of table service quality at a quick service.
Exactly.
The food was delicious, and I mean, it's presented in whatever it's in containers it comes in.
Yeah, I mean,
but the food quality was
so
like it was
good.
made just to come out to your table.
They even have like croque monsieur and like it's
oh my
just
God, that was
so good. It's like a ham and cheese with like a bechamel cheesy sauce on it. It was so
great. Yeah.
So if you're in Epcot and you're looking for quick service, that is definitely a recommendation. Even for breakfast, they actually open when the park opens. If you didn't know, Epcot World Showcase opens at 11, I believe, right? Yes, because the park opens at 9 a.m. And World Showcase doesn't actually open up until 11, but Les Halles is actually open at 9 a.m. when the park opens. So you go there and you get like a coffee and like an almond croissant. I mean, like that's like the best breakfast on the planet, and it's so cheap. It's like one of the cheapest meals we've ever eaten at Disney, and it was delicious.
Yeah, that's very true.
So there's a tip from me, but don't tell anybody I sent you because when it's crowded, I don't want it to be my fault.
It's gonna be your fault now.
Okay, so favorite table service meal.
My favorite table service meal. I can't choose one.
I know.
I can't choose one.
So hard.
I could.
Don't you always find it weird when people are like, the food at Disney is subpar? You always find that weird, like, oh, it's not really good food.
I will say there are some places where you go, and we've gone before, that we
but you
just
can't make it
didn't
as
enjoy.
a whole.
Yeah, but
you can't
that's
say
the
as
thing.
a whole, like,
We've
Disney food sucks. Like, no way.
Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't.
Some places
are. We don't
go there.
I'm not gonna name any places. I don't want any.
We don't want to like form people's opinions like negatively, because you should always try everything. I feel like.
I will say we have tried 2 signature restaurants, and with both of them, we weren't impressed.
Yeah, and we feel like if we're gonna give 2 dining credits to a restaurant, which is very important to know, if you're dining at signature restaurants, you always need to use 2 of your table service credits. That's just something you're just paying for the price, really. But yeah, we didn't really enjoy it that much, and we were surprised because so many people talk about these 2 restaurants, and
it just wasn't for us.
Wasn't for us.
Yeah. Another good thing to know, all your dining credits it's kind of all just in a pool.
Yeah.
Literally, if you want to, you can use all of your dining credits in one day, if you wanted to.
You go rolling out of the park.
Yeah, they give you a full amount per day. So if you're staying for 5 nights and you have the deluxe dining plan, you're getting 3 table service or quick 3 meals per day. You know, that's 15 meals a day that you're getting in total. All right, over those 5 days, you can choose how to use them. If you're going to be dining signature, you need to make sure that you account for that.
Signature and the specialty shows.
And the specialty shows.
Like the luau and Hoop-Dee-Doo review.
Yeah, those are 2. So you might skip lunch one day.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have an early lunch. You know, that's how we plan it to make it the most out of it.
I would say so. You didn't ask me what my favorite table service restaurant.
So what is your favorite table service restaurant? It's not an easy one, because I have several favorite and for different reasons, and it depends what I'm in the mood for.
That's so true. There's too many to name, and there's so many things I haven't tried, so it's like,
that's true.
You know, it's like you can't possibly do everything in one vacation.
I couldn't even break it. Well,
okay, what about character buffet though?
You see, I can't.
Come on.
I can't.
The pressure.
You see, buffet. Okay, it's really hard between Hollywood and Vine and Crystal Palace. I have to say.
No Chef Mickey's.
Listen, I love Chef Mickey's. Don't get me wrong, I love Chef Mickey's. But I feel like it's just kind of more, I don't want to say plain food, but it's like
breakfast.
It's like their breakfast is just regular.
If you go for lunch, it's not really plain.
It depends. Their menu changes, you know, so it might say one thing on the website. Usually on the website, when you go and look up the menus for the buffets, it has their basic, usually what they have every day kind of things. And a lot of times when you go, there'll be something extra, but it all depends.
Yeah.
You know, but Chef Mickey's, as much as I love it, the food at Hollywood and Vine is great. I feel like it's a little bit of a difference.
Lunch and dinner.
Yeah. I feel like the food is a little bit better and more different. It's just my opinion. Same thing with Crystal Palace. Even for breakfast, Crystal Palace, I feel like it has more options than Chef Mickey's does. You know, Chef Mickey's, I think, has like more.
They have all the classics.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you're going there for, is the classic food.
And of course for Mickey and Friends.
Yeah. They have. I would have to say that I wouldn't be able to choose one because each restaurant has its own unique thing. So like at Chef Mickey's, those little Mickey mousse domes that we made, that's my favorite thing to get there, and the Mickey waffles, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Then when you go to Ohana, the pog juice is just like the best thing.
The
coconut
juice is
bread.
like my favorite, yeah.
When you go to 1900 Park Fair, the strawberry soup. When you go to Crystal Palace, the puffed French toast.
They have their own special thing
Right.
where you could only get it there.
Every restaurant has its own special thing. So it's like, it's so hard to choose because I like all the special things.
For different reasons.
Yes.
So there you have it. You can't have a favorite restaurant at Disney.
We're also going to do, is the Disney dining plan worth it type breakdown videos. When I go, I actually got the Disney dining plan in April. So we're gonna do one, was it worth it for me to get the dining plan for my little mini solo vacation? And then we're gonna do another one also for September. Is it worth it for a family of 5 who's going on a extended vacation? It's like six days, I think. Right?
Yeah, and that's with the deluxe dining plan.
Right. So we're gonna price it all out. We'll do future videos about this. So stay tuned. I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, let us know what your favorite restaurant is at Disney or what your favorite snack is at Disney. And we're at 175 days till our vacation.
Almost.
Let us know what your countdown is. Give us a subscribe if you want to see future videos. If you want to catch those videos we've been talking about for the future. Give us a like to let us know you're here. And we'll talk to you guys later.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.